Yeah. I think I'm losing my hearing because
You didn't hear that?
nope.
I just decided all of season 3.
Yeah, including ba-ba-boom. Anybody seen ba-ba-boom?
Especially all the blah, blah, blah.
Has anybody seen ba-ba-boom? Hi, I'm ba-ba-boom. And then they just gave up because they used to didn't always call him by his name in the show. And then season 3, they just gave.
You like Riverside?
You're having way too much fun with this.
I would never.
Bullshit.
Oh, you call bullshit?
Yeah.
What did they pick up? I didn't let it finish. I don't know what happens now.
Well, the power of a studio in your phone.
What's wrong, Tim? I am not sure what they say. What's wrong, Dad? You look confused. What's wrong?
I remember when the show was about Invincible, and we had. Where's the boo track? Dude, I dare you. The next time we have a guest, you just start fucking with them with the soundboard.
No, I'm nicer than that. I'll fuck with you because we're friends like that. But if I like a random person we're meeting for the first time, like I would feel awful.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, we had that cosplayer on not long ago, and I felt so bad because you kept calling her Strawberry.
My brain was like strawberry.
Yeah. Sorry, Lori.
That was so long ago.
I know.
In a galaxy far, far away.
No, that was in a Star Wars episode, though.
Back when Devin had long hair.
Yep.
And didn't have a baby.
Yeah.
Still don't have a baby.
I don't love how you're like that. You saying baby and then doing that makes me so uncomfortable because it makes me seem like you ate a baby. So,
I did not eat any babies in the making of this episode.
In the making of this episode? Boy, I need you to get some therapy. I need you to get right.
I don't know. Do I need to pull 3 cents out of our budget to get it?
You got to pay for that out of your own budget. I've got to pay for my own therapy. I'm not going to lie to you.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
For only 99 cents a day, you can help your favorite podcast host get their mental health right.
Let's be honest. You don't want that. We saw the numbers from the last Invincible episode.
Womp womp.
You don't want that episode either. I'm not going to lie to you.
Womp womp.
Oh, you know, I'm actually curious about season 1 Invincible. I don't know if that's going to record when it's down there. How did Invincible season 1 do? I don't think it did that well.
Don't think so?
No, I think it was sitting at like 4 plays or something.
Well, we're doing 2 more episodes.
Another. Oh, look, Lori has 8 on her episode.
Yay!
I will shame you into using people's right names.
Yay!
Invincible got 7.
Well, the people want it.
I don't know if they want it or not.
They're getting it. They're getting another one.
Yeah, we posted that on September 1st, 2024.
Wow.
Yeah. How's that feel?
Old.
You know what's crazy?
What?
You know where I put these in the schedule?
Where?
September.
A year
I
ago.
didn't think about this. I'm not going to lie to you.
Me.
How does that make you feel that I accidentally made it so we've posted about Invincible 2 years in a row?
Good, Anakin. Good.
It's the wrong cinematic universe.
Good, Mark. Good.
All right, Devin. Let's talk about season 3.
All right.
So, season 3, we start off with Doc Seismic,
Yep.
who is the what the right fears most. He's a liberal hippie
You
with
called him a
bugs.
liberal hippie with bugs?
Yeah, I mean, look at that flowing hair.
Hey, I feel attacked.
I mean, we have to go way up that cul-de-sac, but I'm sure there's hair somewhere.
I need to go put on a hat. I feel attacked in today's
I was
episode.
talking about Doc Seismic, not about you.
Okay, I'm like, I feel
You
attacked.
don't remember what Doc Seismic looks like, do you?
Oh, yeah, he's super bald, but then I'm like,
Yeah, that was the joke.
oh, I thought y'all were making fun of my new haircut.
I was not this time.
Oh, not this time?
No, I did that the first episode or second episode.
Oh, okay. No, he's just like, and yes, he does throw jabs at me, and he's like, oh, look what the right gender wants you to wear. And she's like,
And
dude,
she's like, I look, it's a gender stereotype, and she's like, I made this myself. So, yeah,
it's not even that bad of a
definitely
cartoon.
for women's wrongs, but not women's rights.
Yeah. No, and he's just I just don't think he's a serious threat, and I'm surprised he captured all the world's superheroes.
That's the funniest thing to me that he like in the Invincible world. You know what's the biggest threat? Is it the Viltrumites? Is it robot? No,
Nope.
it's a little bald guy with some like bracelets
Mm-hmm.
and his little bug collection.
Mm-hmm. And he
So,
captures all the little heroes.
hmm except for two, like Noah's Ark intended.
Yeah, Mark and Eve. Whoa. I see that. Dude, think about it. Only Mark and Eve were the only superheroes that didn't get captured. Maybe they were supposed to repopulate the hero community. Bum, bum, bum.
Don't they do that?
Huh?
Oh, I wasn't supposed to know that. Never mind.
I mean,
So, they roll up. They can't beat a bug boy.
they
So,
cannot.
so Cecil calls in the nuclear option, which was Darkwing, Duck, and some murder bots.
His name's Darkwing.
Yeah, Darkwing Duck.
He doesn't have Duck in his name. That's how you get
That's a
sued by Disney.
character. That's the character, Darkwing Duck.
No, Duck part's not in it. That's how you get
Hey,
sued by Disney.
hey, hey, hey. How come you can fuck up people's name, but I can't?
I don't want to get sued by Disney.
Hmm.
When
So
I
I'm like,
fuck up, we're not getting sued. But when you fuck up, we might get sued.
see, this is the right wing political agenda.
I have no
Lack
comment.
of ducks.
Lack of ducks.
Yeah.
It's a lack of ducks, huh?
Yep.
Uh, it's no lack of ducks. Ducks are serious. Super serious, guys.
But no, like they don't think of like destroying the bubbles. They just think of attacking Doc Seismic, and
Pretty much.
so Cecil calls in the big guns. Because there's like this whole biosphere in the earth. Is that in Spawn, by the way?
What is?
The hell spear, center of the earth thing. Or does Spawn just deal with like multiple realities?
I thought
Or the
Spawn now does with multiple realities, but I'm not 100% sure. I know he's under Image. I'm not
yeah,
sure.
because I know you read Tom McFarlane's Spawn and Invincible.
I've read some of his older stuff, but none of the new stuff. I want to kind of get into it, but I don't know where to begin. It's kind of like it's like Spider-Man at this point because it's so old now, and like there's
Mm.
so many. I don't even know where to start.
So yeah, so they send in, and Mark starts having like PTSD flashbacks. And he's like, ah, Sinclair,
Pretty much.
ah, not
How can you
Darkwing
do
Duck because
this?
copyright reasons. Ah, not Darkwing Duck because copyright reasons. Is that better, Devin? Are you happy?
Keep saying it. Keep doing it.
Not Darkwing Duck because copyright reasons.
See, Disney, you can't sue us. So continue.
So much lack of ducks.
The right wings doesn't believe in ducks.
Well, it's a scheme by Big Pond. You don't get that, do you? Where do ducks normally hang out?
Oh, ponds. Oh,
There we go, dumbass.
womp womp.
Hey, Devin, what's my name?
Calvin.
That's what I thought.
But for legal reasons, it's not Calvin the duck.
You just hear quack quack in the distance.
No, Megan just came through. These noodles?
No.
Sure.
Yeah, so it starts off with that, and then that goes on from Mark being like the lapdog for Cecil to be like, I hate you, Cecil. Mark, you're scaring the shit out of me right now.
I hate you, Cecil. I'm gonna play my emo music in the background.
He's having like he's having that like, you're not my real dad. My real shit. My real dad has a mustache.
Cecil, you just got burnt scar tissue.
You're my real dad.
And
So
if you come near my mom and my brother, I'm gonna fuck you up.
yep. So yeah, we just kind of get like emo Mark for a little bit. He's like, no, I'm now like my daddy.
As you're throwing a temper tantrum like your daddy, and you're breaking shit like your daddy.
Yep.
But you know, I always say this in the story. It kind of feels like you said, he goes from being a government lapdog to being like his own agent. I
Mhm.
kind of like that, and I think the blue suit kind of symbolizes that part of the story.
I mean, doesn't the blue suit like that's like the more gritty Mark?
More of on his own. Like I read in some of the graphic novel pages, that Kurt Robertson and hold up. Yeah, it was in this one. Well, not this one per se, but yeah.
I thought you had the
Robert,
big volume books.
I just do for the last bit, but volume. I have the mini books in volume 1 through 17
Okay.
because the big book starts at volume 18 to the end.
Okay.
But all the writers were like, yeah, the blue suit. They were like, we just want to be like Spider-Man, but instead of doing a black suit for the 300 issue, we just did a blue suit because we
Yeah.
wanted to. But like you said, it does kind of go from the nitty gritty side of Mark, and it also shows how independent he is because he
Yeah.
informs Invisible Ink with Adam Eve,
Yeah.
his girlfriend.
His girlfriend.
Oh, and they like to hold hands,
And do other things.
like play with.
Panning away! Panning away!
Let's see what Mark and Eve are doing.
Oh God, no! Panda the cat! Panda the cat! Wrong
Wait.
cat!
Wrong kid. Let's see what his friend William and Rick are doing.
Oh God! The socks on the door!
There's socks on the door. Let's go check. You know what? We haven't seen Amber in a couple episodes. Let's see how she's doing with her new boyfriend, Kyle. Ah, there's socks on that door, too.
Well,
let's go check on Mark's mom. Ah!
Is there anybody not fucking here?
Let's go check on Oliver. Meanwhile, Oliver's like, I have friends and I'm doing skateboards.
You boy.
Narrator's like, whew, thank God, a child. Thank
God.
It's just like, you know what? Let's check on Alan the alien and his girlfriend. Oh God! Go back to Oliver.
Let's see.
You know what?
We should actually talk about season 3. So we don't have like an hour-long episode. And it's just like being dumbasses the entire time.
Well, that's such a the inside joke.
It was
dude.
such a great cutout. But it's season 2.
Sorry. You know, it was a good episode where Mark and Amber are at their convention, and he's like, "Man," and he.
I love that. I was so when I rewatched the entire series, I was like, oh my gosh. They'll have like one person walk by, so you'll focus on them and like, oh, the background's moving, and then everybody else is just.
What do you mean, Kyle?
It's just.
What do you mean?
And it's like the same people over and over again in the background.
What do you mean, Kyle? It's expensive to animate.
We're not animated, dumbass.
It's expensive to show moving parts, Kyle. What do you mean?
No, it's not. That's on animation. We're not animated.
What do you mean, Kyle?
We don't have the budget for that.
What do you mean, Kyle?
We got 3 cents. What animator are we paying?
For real. They might draw one stick figure giving us a high five.
Hey, with your money, I did this on just a blank canvas. There's nothing there. Exactly.
That's all you could afford. Oh, shucks.
So. Yeah, no,
that scene
I
was
really
great.
do love that scene. But season 2 or season 3, basically they do the whole like, I'm doing anything, and then there's the time travel thing where the Declaration of Independence is being stolen, all that jazz.
Oh, there we get Multi-Mark, and he's like, "You killed my sister." It's all
I'm
right.
gonna kill you.
It's Raptor's fault. I'm gonna kick your ass for killing my sister. When you're god awful mullet, you killed my sister, boy. Like, dude, chill.
Are you saying that because you just cut off your mullet?
He looked like he had a mullet.
He did. Are you saying that because you cut off your mullet, Mister? I love my mullet.
Dude, it was looking bad, and you know it.
It was both of y'all's. One of y'all looked like y'all would be in a trailer park. The other one looked like you were trying to be an amateur podcast.
Am I the one with trailer park?
Worse, you're the one with a podcast.
Oh no! Amateur podcasters.
Her worst nightmare. Every day I wake up, look in the mirror.
Just wake up. Ah! Ah! Do you want to listen to my latest episode? Ah!
Hey, we kind of underground indie.
This episode will really get your mind
We're
going.
not like other podcasts. We do political commentary.
Dude, click on this thumbnail of this duck in a pond.
This is what Big Pond doesn't want you to know.
Dude, the alpha male ones you sent me, the alpha males on podcasts, those skits. Oh my god, those are so hilarious.
I have some bad news for you.
What?
Some of those aren't skits.
Ain't no way. Those guys can't be serious.
Some are.
Alpha
like
male.
They go crazy with it. And I'm like, oh, I feel bad for women.
Well, this is probably why this is why our guests have a good time, because we're just both beta males.
Okay.
I know I'm a beta male. I just own up to it.
I don't subscribe to that. I'm just
True.
myself. I'm just Kyle. I'm doing my own thing.
Just an indie podcaster.
I'm just trying to survive with my 2 cats.
And Hannah,
Oh, one of the cats is asleep right now.
really?
So she's on the end of the couch. Just
Is it Sally Mae?
there's Luna.
Luna, you better stay over there. All right.
She just spooked herself because she just like smacked her head into the couch.
Really?
She fell asleep and went.
All right. Well,
I
let's keep
just
up.
was like,
So, all right. As much as we love to throw shade at ourselves here, um, power to you. If you and your good friends have a podcast, good luck. Get them 3 cents, boy.
okay. So yeah, we get like the whole Declaration of Independence thing. We don't know about that until later.
Mm-hmm.
And um, like typical Mark first date fashion, the 2 guys show up and like, hey, I need you to come with us. Mark says no, and then he gets transported to the future where he's the Emperor of Earth. But he's not anymore because he like got up, vanished, and immortal is. And he's like, I told you I was enough for this.
He
And
really
then so he
did.
has to kill him and decapitate him, and he's just like, yeah, it's just a really rough day.
And then
Oh,
Eve's like, "You want to go on a date? You want to smoochy smooch? You want to go to Africa?"
you know what? What cheer you up? Sex. And so Oliver's like, y'all woke me up with your playing, and I'm like,
Yeah, he's like, "I could hear y'all playing last night."
oh no.
Dude, that was such a good scene because I was like, "I could hear y'all playing tag." I don't think he said tag or something. He's like, "Y'all were playing tag too loud last night." And Mark's like, "Dude, shut up." And then he's like,
Competitive
"Don't kick
tag
me."
competition in my bedroom.
And then Oliver's just like, because he's a Voltramite and a Thraxan. Don't kick me.
They just start having like a sibling kicking fight.
Mm-hmm.
So I do love Mark and Oliver's relationship.
Oh, it's a good relationship. I honestly, to be honest with you, that's why I kind of want to reread these comics because right now, on top of my head, um, in the comics, in my opinion, because it doesn't show Oliver making friends or anything, he's more like his dad than you realize.
No, I got that from the start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you see
Where it's
growth.
like, but I don't understand. And I could definitely see where he's based off of like Jason Todd Robin.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like him. He kind of like, but I don't get it. And I think the fact that Mark is like, listen, this is why we can't do it. And Debbie also was willing to tag team parent and be like, would you be upset if I died?
Yeah, because you're my mom. You're my
Yeah,
Earth
you're my
mom.
mom.
You're my other mom.
You're my backup mom.
You're my backup mom. Of course, I need you. Backup mom?
My other mom's dead.
Yeah, by now. I don't think my mom made it. So you're my mom.
Yeah, there was a vacancy.
Yeah, pretty much. That's Ultramind logic.
I don't think that was filter my logic. I think that was just, yeah, my mom didn't make that. She's probably dead by now. Because we saw Mark on that planet, how quickly everybody was aging.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised Oliver aged that slowly, if you will.
He's gonna speed up.
I know that. But I'm
Okay.
saying on Thraxon when he was there for 2 months. I'm surprised it took him that long.
Yeah, they slow him down, but then honestly, unless there's a big time jump in the comics that I'm not aware of, you'll see him grow again, and then there's gonna be another time skip, and he's gonna
Yeah.
become a. Oh, there is a time skip. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, there's a time skip coming up.
Okay.
That's why I was like, yeah, there's a time skip coming up.
Yeah. I mean, they do fairly well with his character. They do well with him being like, well, I don't understand.
Yeah.
and so they're willing to be patient with him, work with him, and all that jazz. So yeah.
Yeah, his character just flushed out because, like, in the books, he's for the longest time, he's like, "This is the way. Dad, if
Mm-hmm.
Dad was here, why can't people just get over how great Dad is,
Yeah.
bro? If you only knew. No, Dad's the greatest. Dad's right. We should use our fists."
Well, yeah, like that's his dad. He's like what, 8,
I'd say
12,
about
11?
I'd say
He's a
about
kid.
8.
He's a kid. He's going to think his dad's the coolest person in the world.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Alan Alien and his dad are over here breaking out of ships and kicking ass and
No,
taking names.
that's not how it works. It's like, hey, want to do a jailbreak? No, go home. Hey, you want to do a jailbreak?
Pretty
I
much.
told you to leave me alone.
Hey, you want to learn a fun fact? No, leave me alone.
Yeah, that's how we met. We were both in like galactic prison. I'm like, hey, you want to know a fun fact?
Hey, watch this. I just get us out of here. Hey, mister, you want to learn a fun fact? God, get out of here.
And they just let us go. We didn't break out. They're just like, please leave.
This one won't shut up about fun facts, and this one keeps breaking shit. Get out of here.
No,
I like how the
it
scene.
was more financially stable. Just let us go.
The prison couldn't afford any more stuff breaking, and the fun facts drove them insane.
Yep.
And that's how you get out of Ultramite prison.
Hmm.
Although I do like the scene where Alan's like, "Dude, you're gonna need a bigger laser." Oh
I
boy,
loved his executions because it's like, well, I don't know if this is gonna kill me. Oh shit.
it is because like he's the DNA. So it turns out, I don't know if they should explain in season 3, but in the books, he's made of something. Like he is a DNA clone. Like
Yeah.
he is yoked, boy. Like our boy Alan
I
is
I
yoked.
think he's similar to like Viltrumites in the sense where every time he almost dies, he gets stronger.
Yeah, he's got some DNA in him. I don't think he's got Vultramite DNA. I gotta go back and look, but there's a
He's
little
got
bit of
you open.
huh?
You open.
Yeah,
That's like his race, the one-eyed race. Is you
yeah, I know
open,
he's that, but
and
I
then
think he's got something else in him.
yeah, little special cocktail number 3.
Probably. That boy's yoked. He's like, ah, oh, I'm not dead. Hey, you want to break out of here, Nolan? Stop ignoring me, Nolan. That's
I know you can
very
hear me.
rude,
I'm gonna keep annoying you with fun facts.
dude. You're being rude. Please answer me. And it just cuts.
It's just Nolan, like,
I
and then it
miss
cuts
my
away.
wife. He's just like, I miss my wife. This alien's getting on my
I think
nerves.
I miss my wife.
This alien's getting on my nerves. Excuse me.
Let's see what happens in season 3
Let's see.
before the Bark War and Conquest at the end.
There's oh no, the Conquer fight. No, that we got
We got a bunch of like subplot with
oh, the
Rex.
dragon guy. Yeah, so we
Yeah,
go back to this is a really good subplot. It's the gangster war plot
yeah,
with the hand, not the hand. Were they called the hand? The Chinese guy that turned into a dragon. That's a pretty cool little mini story.
yeah,
You know, it's very street level. Although I'll say this, you know, that dragon guy was supposed to originally die,
yeah.
and he wasn't supposed to come back to life.
I thought it was pretty cool, like the fun little Easter egg. Like this is like the second time he's turned into a dragon, I think. Because
Yeah.
once with Debbie and Mark on a date in Paris,
Hmm.
and then this is the second time we've seen him. But it's done really well.
I really like Machine Head. I'm glad that they brought Machine Head back for season 3.
Yeah,
I don't know, something about Machine Head I enjoyed.
he's definitely a good crime boss.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, because then Battle Kitty's just like broken out of prison too, because Alan the Alien and Nolan are like, hey, you want to go on an adventure? Want to go fight some shit? And Battle Cat's like, yes, let's go, because
yeah,
it's about to get juicy.
Battle Cat's really interesting because he's like, I would like violence because we first see him. He takes out
Beats the
Black
shit.
Samson, Invincible, and Monster Girl almost kills two of them, maybe three of them,
I would have said all
and
three.
yeah, you're probably right, all three. Um, and then that really like sets the tone for Battle Beast, and he's like, "Shit, you got people I can fight on Earth? Just paid me, bro."
Pretty much. And dude, I love the meme where he's at Waffle House. He's like, I heard the strongest fighters were here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. He's a really good character, and then like you assume he's dead because everybody like sees that one picture of like, oh, this is Battle Beast. He's dead. And so like the fact that at the end of season 3, he's just curled up. He's like, is it alive? And they poke it with a stick, and it's like, mm. And you're like, shit, he's alive.
Dude, I know. And it's like, I'm excited for season 4 where they're going to bring, because Battle Cat's about to play a big thing. Oh, and pay attention. Do you remember in one of the episodes, I think it was at the beginning or the halfway point, where he's reading his dad's books?
Mm-hmm.
That gun's going to play an important role later.
Okay. Chekhov's
Yeah.
gun or Nolan's gun.
Yeah. Well, both books play an important role later. We'll
Okay.
find out in season 4, because that's also during the big war that's coming. Because I thought that was a cool setup for season 4.
Yep.
And like I said, I like the dragon guy, but he was originally supposed to be dead, but they're bringing him back to life. And then there's going to be a new story with a demon detective guy. So I don't see them doing. I feel they're going to do the big war, but if they want to, I think they're going to create new stories for season 4, and I kind of want them to. I'd rather watch something.
Well, the what is it? Damien Darkblood?
Yeah, that's it.
That's a new one.
Yeah, I would love to see some new stuff. I like how he's changed up stuff Invincible, but still, at the end of the day, if you're somebody like me that's read it all, I know what's coming. You know,
Yeah.
still a great story, but excuse me. And obviously, there's some different character development, but still, I'm like, I'd rather see something new.
I mean, it's pretty good so far. I know you had a bitch fit about Shrinking Ray, and I think that the addition of like her and Rex's relationship was really good.
I mean, yeah, I was, and I hope they don't. I hope they don't get rid of her, because originally, like I said last week, she's supposed to be gone, but I
Mm-hmm.
hope they keep her around.
I mean, it definitely highlights Rex's character growth, which
Dude,
made like the impact of his death so much more important.
dude, I was so upset. Even reading his death in the comics and in the show made me so sad, because in the show you see his character growth, where in the book you don't really see his character growth, and you're like, damn.
Yeah. No, like they do a really the addition of her relationship really makes a difference, I think,
Mm.
and it just highlights that more.
Ooh, excuse
So
me. Yep. I think we're gonna see more of Tech Knight and Union Jack and the rest of that gang. We
yeah,
saw them during the Marky Mark Bunch War, but I think we're gonna see them more this time around.
okay.
Old Marky Mark War.
Yeah, I know Tech Knight got kind of scrapped to like because they were thinking about doing their own series for Tech Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in the talks. Like because they kind of wanted to like do their own series on Tech Knight. I don't know how big he is in the comics though.
He's got a bigger story coming up.
Okay.
So that's why I wouldn't be surprised if we see him more in season 4. Kind of introduce him in season 3
Mm-hmm.
as a non-voice character like they did, but he's got a big story coming up. Like,
Okay.
it's smart to introduce him in a sense, like show him that he's there,
Yeah.
because he's about to play a vital role.
Okay. I mean, I would say they did great at introducing if he's gonna have like a huge role. You know.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be more of a season 4 thing. But dude,
I mean, he's definitely an interesting character from what I've seen because everybody is like, "Oh my gosh, he defeated Viltrumite on his own" and all
yeah,
that jazz. And then so it's interesting. So
dude, he's got some pretty powerful tech.
yeah,
But let's see, there was that. We saw.
my only thing is he's really similar to Robot, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just made robot into that for this series. You know?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he's a tech-based superhero, so the fact that you already have a tech-based superhero, if that one just takes the placeholder,
Uh,
wouldn't surprise me.
yeah.
So, I mean,
You,
I know Robot's about to get crazy in the comics because you said that. So, I mean, that wouldn't be the craziest thing.
no, dude, you're in for a treat with Robot. And I struggle because I know it's gonna happen to Robot, and you're like, damn,
Mm,
please do something different, please. But I'm just like, I'm just excited because I know they've got to do a twist and turn. They've gotta
yeah.
because they've done so well with the show. And I tell people this all the time. I was like, honestly, the books focus way too much on Mark, which it should because it's his book. But the
Mm,
show does way more character development, and it's so done very well.
yeah.
Like I'm gonna be honest with you, Amber is your typical Lois, like old school Lois Lane, like save me, you know.
She doesn't definitely doesn't seem that way in the show.
No, no, in the show she's her own. She's like a more modern day Lois Lane, where she's like, hey, these are my thoughts. This is what I think, you know.
Hmm.
She's more of a hey, hear me now kind of person. And at this point, she's supposed to be gone, but I really don't want her to be gone. That
Yeah.
makes sense. I don't, but she might be done though, and I'd hate that.
Well, she pops up, and there's definitely that. I think it's season 3 or season 2. I can't remember. Um, or there's the side with. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the suit guy.
Cecil,
No, the suit guy. The guy
Donald.
that makes the
Oh,
suits.
oh, oh.
Art.
Not Mark.
Art.
Art. Yeah, Art.
Art and Eve, where they're like talking to the two of them and like talking to them through their relationship, which I thought was a really interesting thing.
Mark looks up to Art when his dad's away.
Yeah, no, I like Art, but I'm saying like the two side by side where they're talking to Amber and Mark about relationships.
Ah, okay.
Judging from how you're reacting, you don't remember any of this, so I don't think it's season 3.
No, it's definitely season 2.
Yeah, I thought that was really interesting about how they like did it and all that. So yeah. Um, what else? Um,
There's
I
that
think
power pinch guy.
yeah, Power Pulse.
Power pulse. I want to call him Power Pinch. I like
Let's.
his
I don't think that's right. Powerplex.
Powerplex. Yeah,
Is it Plex? Yeah, it won't. It won't tell me. Um,
really?
Scott Duvall. Yeah, it's Powerplex. Oh my gosh, my computer's lagging so much because of Riverside. So
Oh, for
yeah.
really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the web page is still loading for the Invincible wiki. Um, yeah, Powerplex was a really good one. As far as I don't think he had great motives.
No, dude.
Everybody's
And
like, even I was watching this when Hannah was in the room. She's like, "Is he the only one that blames Invincible?" And I'm like, "Kind of." And they're like, "But they saw Omni Man, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Has anybody told him just not to?" Like, sat him down and be like, "Hey, man,
yeah.
it was Omni Man, not Invincible." And I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, what does Hannah think about? I wish Hannah was here. What does she think about the show?
She is so confused on the timeline. I'm like, "Hey, do you want to watch this from the start with me?" And she goes, "No, I'll get it." And so she started on season 3.
She can't just start
Hold,
on
hold on,
season.
whoa, because she saw me watching season 3, so she saw a couple episodes,
Oh, okay.
and then she saw season 1, and then season 2, and then season 3, and she's like, wait a minute." By season 3, she's like, "Wait a minute, none of this makes sense. You've already seen this." I was like, "Yeah, this is season 3. I watched season 3 because I've already watched season 1 and 2, and then I rewatched the entire season." She goes, "But this has already happened." I'm like, "Yeah, because we watched this together." She was not happy.
Poor Hannah. You should have just started over for poor little Hannah.
She said no.
Well, And when y'all come down this summer, she can read all the books in order in one sitting.
She's probably gonna crochet with Megan.
Probably.
So,
We'll see where life takes us when it gets here.
okay. So sorry. When I keep having like hearing like god awful noises, like bang, clack, scraping on the ground, and
Who is it?
I'm like, I don't know if they can hear this too. I
Mm.
don't know if you can hear. Before, when you went out to like take the dogs out, I heard what sounded like a dead body falling down the stairs,
Jesus.
and I'm just sitting here like next to the stairs, like,
Don't go outside. It's not safe.
oh, do you want to freak you out?
What?
I'm on the third floor. I'm right by the stairs, so there's a railing, and so if somebody did like parkour onto our balcony, they could get onto our balcony.
Bro, you better lock that balcony door
You know why I'm bringing this up?
because somebody's done it.
Yeah.
No, somebody's leaped.
So we went out there, and I was like, somebody went through my toolbox. Somebody moved a bunch of our furniture, and there's just a chair facing our window, and it looks like somebody was watching us sleep.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Were any tools missing?
No, but they were just like scattered throughout the porch. And then somebody moved one of our lawn chairs to where it's facing the window just so they can like sit there and watch us through the window.
Dude, somebody's fucking with you.
I know. We haven't found anybody else out there, and we're like, what are we going to do? Call the police and be like, call us if it happens again.
Pretty much.
So, yeah.
But yeah, Power Pulse kind of got on my nerves. Because he's like, Invincible, it's all your fault. You even killed my family. Dude,
Oh,
you killed your family.
hold on a minute. We can recreate this. Um, so what's the character's name?
Powerplex, Power Pulse.
Oh, no. Who is Powerplex against?
Oh, Invincible.
Powered by Riverside FM.
Invincible. 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 And it's just like that, and it's very funny.
Have you found in Ben? Hey, have you guys seen? Oh, I'll get that. In. Hi, I'm. Different mic drop.
We're done with that joke. Yeah, it's basically like that, and it's really well done. And Handel thought this was hilarious when she watched it.
Yeah, I mean, they did that. I honestly, they always ran with that joke. I remember one episode they were like 20 minutes in, and then they finally did the title card. I was like, wow.
Listen, there are so many times in the series they actually just say his name, and I'm like, oh, it's not as funny.
Yeah, they gave up on the joke, and then they're like, boom. I was like, no,
We're back, baby.
You already gave up on the joke.
Comedy's not dead.
You can't just call him by his name and not do the bum thing. All right, it was good while it lasted.
Yep.
But dude, I'm not gonna lie. It was seeing his family get fried to a crisp was just as bad as it was in the comics.
Well, he did it himself. So he watched his sister and niece die, and he was like, "I'll get revenge on Invincible." And so he's like doing all the most, and then finally he steals stuff from the GEA, and he's like frying shit. Tries to like fight Invincible and Shapeshifters up. Hey, buddy, you know what you need? A nice glass of warm milk.
He does, bro. He's just like, you can go for a glass of warm milk. You need to go to sleep in your race car bed too.
You know, and you're like, this is not a man with maturity.
No. And that's what's crazy. I remember in the Martian scene, they're like, Martian, do something. I only remember flying these in school.
Oh, no, not even that. I've already been one of these in elementary school. And I'm like, oh.
How old are you, bro?
This is like the man child for the background for comedy.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Ben Schwartz does it so good. I'm like, I'm here for this. This was a good casting call.
Yeah.
We've
And
already talked
then
about.
it's so good.
And then we talked about Conquest. I was with you. The Conquest fight in the show was kind of.
Whoa. We got to finish Power Play. He
Uh,
vaporizes his wife and son.
The end.
Hmm.
But yeah, the Conquest fight, you were right. To me, it was better drawn in
Dude, we still got a whole war to get through.
What war? Oh, the Marky Mark War. Brought to you by.
It's hard to work with you sometimes. I hope you know that.
Sorry, it's because we talked about it last week too a little
No,
bit.
it's because you're paid off by a big pond.
It's what the right
If
wing
they
was.
didn't see episode 1, episode 2, they're so confused.
You know what? The right wing gets what they want.
Mm-hmm.
But no, the Marky Bunch War. Brought to you by that crazy SOB Levite.
Yep. And so like Levi brings in a bunch of, because correct me if I'm wrong, Mark in almost every other dimension gets his powers early.
Yeah, and he teams
And
up.
so
with
he gets raised as a Viltrumite versus a human.
Mm-hmm.
And so he goes crazy, kills people because he doesn't like value human life anymore.
Yeah, one got sent to space prison. One actually was one in one dimension. One was like a king, but like in that universe, there was like multiple Eves. Like Eves had a bunch of twins. It's a weird panel. Like he had like Eve's sex slaves. It's very weird.
Yeah.
Because Mark gets trapped in that dimension first, and
Is that where Angstrom Levy left him?
yeah, no, not that dimension. And I gotta go back and reread the book. This might be a season 4 thing. I gotta go back and read them. I gotta go back and reread them because I know we go back to one of those dimensions because he throws them all in the dimension where Mark got stranded, where the future Guardians of the Globe comes and saves him. But he goes back to one of their dimensions for some, and he's got like 5 Eves as his sex slave. It's very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can see the panel in my head. It's the one with the mohawk that he fought in the prison.
It's just the Mohawk one and not the Russian one. The one that was fighting that guy was like, I wouldn't keep you as a slave in my empire. Fear me, I'm invincible.
I could have sworn I thought it was the mohawk one, the one he first fights. Because he was also
Both of them
blue.
were like batshit crazy.
That is true. It also killed me that they were both wearing blue, and everybody's like, beat up the one with the mask on. He's evil. Like, bro, wait, that's Marky Mark. That's the right Marky Mark.
Yeah, they have like no idea who's who. And they're like, oh, one of my favorite memes from the Marky Mark War is, oh my gosh, Invincible's here. Oh my gosh, it's Invincible. Just a bunch of different stuff, like poking them, and they're like, oh, it's Invincible. What's he doing over here? Or it's like Invincible and Conquest fight, and he's like, man, I really hope this doesn't affect my morning commute.
I like, which character design I kind of liked? I like the one with the cape, the black and yellow with the cape, and the Omni-Man one.
I like the Omni-Man colors.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought that was a good swap up, because all of them are like black, blue, yellow. And all of a sudden he's like, you don't have to cuss. Cussing doesn't make you cool.
Oh, yeah, the Omni-Man one?
Yeah.
And they start messing with the one, he's like, I just miss William. He's like, he's just his normal self.
And then the other one's like, I miss my mom.
Miss me, mom. And then
he's like, I miss my mommy.
Yeah, because the Mohawk one's being a jerk because the hooded one's like, I miss me, mom, too. Like, okay, what happened to your mom?
Yeah, each of them have like a different deal. And then, so, like, one of them was like to get William back. One of them was to get their mom back. Like, they all have different motives, and you see that. And he's like, I really thought they were going to turn on me later. And I thought all of the remaining marks, like just getting portaled away, was kind of lame.
You thought so? That's why I
Mhm.
want to go back and reread them. I don't feel like we're done with them yet, but I can't remember.
I kind of wish Invincible would like go back out and have done more stuff to like make amends. Like, hey, I'm not that invincible. You know?
Yeah. I mean, dude, the world hold their own against the ones they did kill. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Because, dude, well, think about it. I feel like Mark, the main Invincible, did a lot of training under Cecil.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I think that's what gave him an edge. Because he's not like Superman. He's got to actually lift.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think
I
it's because he
mean,
did.
I did enjoy the full training arc thing, and I did think that was really cool, and I would have enjoyed seeing that more of that.
Mm,
Maybe see him go back down to like the depths to fight that creature again to like get more experience with stuff that he used
mm,
to have problems with.
mm.
I would have enjoyed more of that. So
Honestly, if he didn't train, I feel like the Conqueror would have kicked his ass even more.
probably.
I mean, he kicked his ass.
Yeah.
So back to Mr. Lonely Conqueror that wants Mark to be his boo thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so lonely.
I'm so lonely.
None of the other Viltrumites want to play.
Nobody showed up to my birthday party.
Well, dude, maybe it's because you're twice their size and you like to break stuff. How about we take a chill pill?
I'm game. No, I thought the conquest fight was okay. I do think having Eve like step in and do a lot of damage kind of like lessen the fight.
Um,
It
I feel
didn't
like
showcase Mark as much.
no, in the comics it does it better. But I mean, that's how the fight ends. Eve comes in because she's like, I gotta save Marky. Marky's my boo thing.
I gotta save
Eve,
my
stop.
husbando.
Save her what?
I gotta save my husbando.
They're not married yet.
I gotta save my future husbando. Later in the
Goodness.
comics, it's not important now, but it is later.
Pretty much. While her mom's like, Eve, don't worry, dude. It killed me in the show. She's like, Eve, don't worry, honey. You're in a superhero hospital. It's okay.
No,
Oh,
I'm good. Bye.
she tells Mark that she's like, Mark, honey, Eve's a superhero. Okay, thanks. I know that. I'm a superhero. Okay, dear. Well, just know that Eve's a superhero, and you're in a superhero hospital. Okay. What a lovely boy. Meanwhile, her dad's like, women should be in the kitchen.
He's like, I don't respect women. I can't look at a woman and show respect. I'll die of high cholesterol.
Damn it, Evie. What'd I tell you about playing with your science? Women need to be in the kitchen cooking me some dinner.
I want you to know this is a character, and I was like, I looked at Hannah beforehand. I was like, I need you to know before this character comes on screen, you are gonna hate him. And she turns to me and
Oh,
goes,
that one panel you sent me is actually in the comics because you were like, is this a meme panel? No, he is 100% narcissistic woman. Get in the kitchen. You only got 3 jobs: cook, clean, and birth babies.
"No, okay." No, I looked at Hannah. I was like, hey, you're gonna hate him. I need you to know that. And she goes, he's probably not that bad. Season 2 rolls around. He shows up again. Oh God, I hate him. And I'm like, what did I tell you?
Yeah, he is hands down a narcissistic. Women only have 3 jobs: cook, clean, and birth babies.
I don't know how. Every time that he was on screen, Hannah was in the room. Every time she's like, oh God, not again.
I
He's gonna be the
mean,
thing that keeps her from watching Invincible.
I mean, except for he's gonna keep popping up every once in a while because they got to go to her house to meet the parents, and he's gonna be like, "I know my Evie isn't pure.
She's
That
not pure. She's one of the mutants.
she's one of them."
Wait, what? We don't do that here. She's one of the metas. Wrong universe again? Oh shit, my bad. Well, only thing I know is furniture. She's not furniture.
Oh yeah. Oh, my bad. I only sell furniture. I do a man's job. I sell furniture like a man. Interior decorator. He's like, I'm an interior decorator.
A woman's place is in the kitchen, not interior decorating. Now, do these go with the lighting in here? Do these curtains match the lighting?
We both know that wouldn't happen, but I would die if they did a work
I would pay
scene.
for the animated scene of that.
I would just die for him to be like, this is the
A
right
woman's
shade of
job is not interior decorating. It's my job. Oh, chartreuse.
I would die. I would love that scene. I would love that.
But no, Eve's dad is the pinnacle of toxic masculinity. He's an asshole.
Hands down.
Don't be like him.
Don't be
He's
like
the type
him.
of guy that we warn you about with podcasts.
Yeah. Except this podcast, we're pretty cool. We've got reliable sources that like us.
Yeah, we talk about important things.
Yeah, like Invincible.
Like season 3 of Invincible.
And about how women should be in the kitchen. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah? So if you want to apply for a new co-host position, hit us up at random.hour.cast@gmail.com.
The Apollo is probably already doing it.
The
They're
minimum requirement is respecting women at this point.
like, women deserve to have 3 jobs, Mark. Okay,
They can
come
be in the kitchen and interior decorating.
out. No, that's only my job. Now, Mark, come out back and smoke a cigarette. I mean, smoke a cigar because we're men.
Oh, I think you told me about that.
Yeah, where he's like, my Evie is not the purest one because she's a little hoe.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just like, that's not creepy.
Dude, what would you do if you ever dated a girl and that happened to you?
Her dad just takes me out back smoking a
You're like, my daughter's not pure. And you're like, oh,
okay.
I think I left the stove on. Don't worry about it. Women are supposed to be in the kitchen. That's her fault.
That's her fault. I'd be like, I gotta call my mom to come pick me up.
She can't. Women have to stay in the kitchen. They shouldn't have automobiles. Oh my gosh, how do I get out of this conversation?
Just fly away, Mark. Fly away.
Oh no. Throw a car. Oh my gosh. I've got to go save those people.
Dude, they come back. He always pops back, and he's just narcissistic a
You know what doesn't?
What?
His receding hairline.
Ooh. I mean, it's like you say, he's a middle-aged man, narcissistic. He smokes cigars, and he probably does have high cholesterol.
Oh, I promise you it does.
Because he wants some man's food.
Yep. I only eat the manliest food. Bull penis. Rocky Mountain oysters.
That's such an Andrew Tate thing to say.
True testosterone.
My wife is not satisfied because I don't eat enough testosterone in the bedroom. I need that bull penis.
Which holes are going in, buddy?
In my mouth for testosterone.
I'm a man. I'm a he. I'm not into that mentally ill shit.
I'm a he. I'm a he.
I'm a him. I'm a man. I'm not in that mentally ill shit.
Oh God. I hate that his character's like this, but it's so fun to make fun of.
Oh no, right? This man's an asshole. Don't be like this asshole.
No. Women deserve to be in the kitchen. I'm the interior decorator. Now look at these curtains.
Yeah, don't be like this toxic male. Dude, you know what I noticed? A lot of times when they just need like an asshole, they pick like the most basic stereotypes. You know,
yeah.
like we need a left wing Avenger, Dr. Seismic. We need some random asshole to be a dick at a party.
Eve's dad.
Let's see what Andrew Tate's doing.
Let's go watch Andrew Tate documentaries.
Yeah, that seems like something he'd say. Put it in. So.
Oh gosh. But yeah, I mean, dude, Eve just gets overly like when the mental blocks, which we've seen in the prequel episode. When she doesn't have those mental blocks, she just like OP obliterates Concord's
Yeah, I
penis.
could tell she'd like rebuild her body in the hospital room,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm
And she
like, good for her.
and then she burns Concord's dick off.
Conquest.
Yep.
I mean,
Hey, my man was still standing.
no pee, no balls, and probably no butthole because he feeds on radiation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm on the internet too much.
Wait,
So,
his butthole feeds off of radiation?
this is another internet joke.
Oh.
Also, I love how you're so much in frame.
Oh. Sorry.
Just like, hi guys, I'm Devin Moore. Check out my
So-
first podcast.
Sorry, I was just like, But yeah.
Let's talk about the conquest fight because I think we're almost done.
Excuse me, sorry.
Why don't you mute yourself when you do that?
I didn't feel it coming until last minute. Or I would have.
No, a lot of times they pick like toxic male stereotypes for like some asshole at a party, and they do a pretty good job, which scares me because I'm like, this is too good sometimes.
I mean, you got.
I
art
know people
reflex-
that talk like this.
Yeah. Who?
No, I genuinely know people that talk like that.
It be like that sometimes.
I know, it's always fun because when you're not the most like hyper masculine person, and you're just like, I like comic books, and they're like, I'm a real man, bro, and I'm like, oh, okay. And they're like, well, you're a man. I'm like, oh, I didn't think you were going to say that. You alpha male.
For real.
So it's always fun.
Yeah, the Conquest fight does a pretty good job because it's like, what does Mark do against the Ultramite? A big.
I think he does a pretty. I thought the fight was pretty cool. I didn't like how Adam Eve stepped in, but I don't think it. I think it did take away like the power scaling thing is like my own thing where I was like, oh, he's not that strong because he couldn't defeat them on his own, and so I that may be showcasing the strength of Viltrumites or blah blah. But every time he goes up against a Viltrumite, he gets his ass kicked.
Yeah. Oh, dude. It's about to go down.
Yeah.
Like, he can't handle it. You're correct. The power scaling, you're like, oh, he's holding his own. Nope. 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 And he's like, I got to save my man.
Yeah.
Kaboom. And it's like, dude, Mark had it. Mark really didn't have it.
No, it's like, who do you think would win in a fight? Definitely not Mark.
Pretty much. It was like, I think that was that meme in season 1. It's like Invincible. Always getting your ass whipped.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
Like-
like, dude, have you not seen the people he goes against?
Yeah, they're hard, but it's like the opposite of Superman, where you're like, yeah, you gotta like beef him down a little bit. No, you gotta beef Mark up a little bit to like make him look better.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He don't do nothing right. Poor Marky Mark.
Yep.
Heck, the only reason I think so many heroes killed the Marky Mark bunch is because those versions didn't train as hard as he did
I
in
know.
the main universe.
Do Viltrumites train at all?
To my knowledge, they do, and they're like Saiyans, to my understanding.
Well, the Saiyans trained.
Yeah.
You got Vegeta and Goku training on the reg, and then you got Gohan and
Goten.
Goten. I'm sorry.
And
They were
Trunks.
like every once in a while they'll train, but it's like the main two are like their heavy hitters, Vegeta and Kakarot, and then everybody else is like, I am pure adrenaline.
I don't need to train. I can fight everybody.
Yep.
No, I think they do. But it's just like they're kind of like saints to a sense. It's like, dude, when they get close to dying, it's
They get
hard to kill
stronger.
them. Yeah, it's
It
hard to
seems
kill
like the
them.
closer they get to death, the stronger they are. And if that is the case, the strongest of them should be Mark.
I know, but it doesn't show. Poor Marky Mark gets almost killed every time
Marky Mark is not with the Funky Bunch. Marky Mark is getting his ass kicked, and
by
now
the Funky Bunch.
he's in a hospital room right now. Why? Because he stubbed his toe.
Ah, it's not my toe. I'm out for 2 episodes. I'll let the world heroes stop these godlike people. Meanwhile, breaking news. I don't care about the world and the Funky Bunch. Eve is dying. I'm gonna cry about it.
No,
Like, dude, she's safe. Stop getting whipped and go save your friends. I don't wanna.
like I wish Mark was out there in the Mark War more doing some more stuff because it would definitely help his public image.
Yeah.
But to be fair, he was getting jumped by multiple heroes. But oh my gosh, there's another one, and I'm like, I don't blame them, but I was like, there's got to be a way to be like, no, 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 I'm yours.
They should have put a dog tag on him.
I don't want to tell you.
I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, it bothered me because he does the same thing in the comics. I'm like, dude, go save Ollie. You got little 9-year-old Ollie's like running through him like speed of light and jumping around. He's like, I can take him.
It's okay. Next season, Ollie's going to be a lot taller because he got stretched out.
Oh God, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of scared for Ollie when Concrest just grabbed him. He's like, I can hear your bones stretch, boy.
I'm going to punch myself through your chest, or I'm going to rip you apart. And he's like, yay! Party confetti!
Dude, I was scared for him. I'm like, Mark, save your brother, and he's like,
I'm like, get your ass up, save your little brother.
I just like how I like how Debbie's like, Oliver, be fast and stay away.
Yep.
Okay, Mom. 2 seconds later, I didn't listen.
Yep.
I mean, he did kind of listen, but it's hard to fly away when somebody's twice your size
Yep.
because the bug people are not naturally strong.
No, they don't seem like it. They're like, Oliver's like, I'm Superboy. I'm flying through people with ease. And then boom, I'm scared, Mark, help me.
Bro, help!
Like,
Mom, help! What do I
it
do?
really shows you like how strong Viltrumites are versus humans. Because he's like, on our DuckTales theme song, not a worry in his head. Real people show up. I've got this. I don't got this. I don't got this.
Pretty much.
So,
Meanwhile, Mark's like, I will save the Earth. I'm not my dad. Oh God, I'm getting my ass whipped.
I'm not my dad.
I'm not my dad.
I really am not. I get my ass handed to me.
Get my ass handed to me.
So, yep.
I think that's about it.
That's pretty much it. I did enjoy. I will say watching it all the way through versus just watching it a new season. I was like, oh, this really changes the pacing of season 3, and stuff like that. But Devin, I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked you the last 2 times.
All
Who's
right.
your favorite Gardens of the Globe member? Because you got to remember, Rex is gone.
Womp womp.
Shrinking Ray is gone. Rudy's gone. Monster Girl's gone. Bulletproof's gone. So who's your favorite out of that lineup?
There's nobody left really.
I've got one. Shapesmith.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna copy you. I don't care for the immortal. Duplicate K is so bland too.
You got Black Samson, though.
I mean, I do like Black Samson.
I will say I'm happy how him and Rudy left things off.
Yeah.
So
I do like. I think it's kind of cruel that Duplicate's like, I'm gonna quit, but to quit, I'm gonna fake my death and make them think I'm actually.
well, here's the
dead.
thing. There was a whole thing that's like the conversation between her and Duplican was like, I sacrificed myself to save the world. I stopped a nuclear arms race. and it's like,
Did you though?
did you though? And it pans to her like getting smashed.
But
And not
did
an
you
adult
though?
fun side way because they would have panned
No.
away into like
Look at this cat.
um into I don't know. She dead. In memoriam. No,
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
I'm scared for you.
Really don't know. Nobody's come through the door yet, so I mean that's a plus.
What if it's conquest? What are you gonna do?
Well, I'll let him in, and we'll play some video games.
I don't think he wants to play video games.
True. All of a sudden, you just see the door shoot across. Buddy, you could have just waited.
Somebody wants to spend time with me.
I was
Somebody
worried
wants-
you weren't going to be my friend.
Dude, what if Mark just looking at me like, dude, you're lonely. I'll be your friend. Okay.
Oh shit! Say less. Starts beating him up.
Well, you had the females like, we could build a Utopia. Meanwhile, Conquest is like, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you, and I'm gonna enjoy every minute of this. I'm not gonna give you that same bullshit she gave you.
Yep.
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yep. Yeah, I'd say out of this new lineup, I get Shave Smith or Immortal. I don't think Immortal's that bad.
Nah.
I don't think he was right in that like whole dispute. Like Cecil's always going easy on Mark. I really don't.
No, I don't think so neither.
Do I think Invincible was justified in like his little tantrum? No, not until like the ear thing.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he was really justified in a lot of his actions until the ear thing happened. So yeah.
Also, I forget too that he's also 19 years old for a lot of this because I'm like, oh shit, he is 19.
Yeah.
So he's been through a bunch at 19.
Yeah, he has. So who? We're gonna have two MVPs. Who's the MVP of the Guardians of the Globe for this season?
Oh shit. Well, if you ask Duplicate Kate, it's her.
It's definitely not her. I think it's Shape Smith, and it's because he stood up to PowerPoints.
I'll go Shape Smith too.
Yeah.
He's
Okay. The real MVP? Rex Explodes.
What's your real last name? Splode?
I was raised by scientists.
What do you expect? Splode?
Oh my gosh, dude. The exchange with Robot. Is that actually how it is in the comment? What happened to Rex? Rex explode.
It is.
Oh my gosh, it's so cheesy.
I mean, it is. And I'm so sad that he's dead. Part of me is like, I hope they don't kill him off. They couldn't kill. Oh shit, he ain't coming back from that.
Well, does he come back in the comics?
No,
I
he's
didn't think so.
gone.
I will say that was a really good way to end his character.
It was.
So
Is it Hannah?
no, it's my dad.
Oh, well, let's go ahead and wrap it up so you can call your dad back.
Okay. Shit. You know what I forgot?
What?
Oh, hold on a minute. I gotta pull up the Google Drive because we didn't do it last time. Let's see.
Oh, is it the recommend thing?
Yeah, I forgot we were doing that because we haven't made one in so long.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Sad part is, what else new have I been watching? Oh, I know what I'm gonna recommend because I just powered through these, or I'm powering through the last one at least. Ugh.
Hold up, I really do gotta find this. Oh my gosh, untitled document. I think this is it.
What?
This ain't it.
What?
Listener stats, book one. Anime experience. This is an episode we gotta film. Anime alphabet, another episode. Recommendations. It would help if I read. All right, Devin. I need 2 recommendations because we forgot one last episode.
Can I say Leprechaun and Leprechaun Back in the Hood for my 2?
That seems lazy, but okay.
Yes. I mean, that's all I've been watching outside of this.
It's stuff that you enjoy. You didn't have to recently.
Oh, I mean, I've enjoyed the whole Leprechaun series.
Why don't you just put Leprechaun series for 1?
Okay, I'll do that. And then, I haven't done Cyberpunk 2077, have I?
Yes.
Oh, I have. Okay. Dang, I've been playing the crap out of that again. I probably already said Gears of War 4.
Hold on, let me check. Because I keep a list. Bob's Burgers. No, you have not.
Really? I just started Gears of War 4. I need to finish the Gears of War series, so I just started 4 last night before I went to bed.
No, it can be anything that you enjoy, right? Not just things that you're recently enjoying, right?
No, I've always enjoyed the Gears of War series, and I'm playing through it.
I know, but every time you forget that. Without fail.
Well, sorry. It's been a while since we've done one of these.
But it's always befuddles me. It's I don't know what I've been enjoying recently, and I'm like, dude, it could be anything you enjoy. You're like, I don't know what I've been enjoying recently. What did I just say? So
I have been listening to a lot of stand-up, and that's always something I've enjoyed. I've gone through phases where I listen to a lot of stand-up.
okay, hold on a second. Let me update this. Wait. So you have recommended 6 games and 9 movies/show.
I am.
Yep. Let's see. The last thing I recommended was Earl Grey tea. What was it? What was it? Let me look it up. Alani cream. I'm gonna recommend another energy drink.
Ooh, okay.
Alani Dream Float. I like that flavor.
Nice.
Wait, did I write that down right? Dream Float. Let's see. And then what else can I recommend? Sorry, the cat just stood up. Just since you did a series, I'm going to recommend a book series.
All right, go ahead.
The Percy Jackson. Devin, am I still recording?
Yes.
Okay, can you see me?
Yep.
Okay, the little miniature screen just stopped. And picture maintain recording quality. Okay. I'm recommending the Percy Jackson series. So yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, the book series. So Devin, where can the people find us?
Hey, as always, come check me out on my sports podcast, the More Sports Podcast for everybody, as well as Popcorn Buckets, where we review a new movie every Sunday. Hey, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Random Incorporated, where you can watch all the original videos and some of the awesome guests that we've had on our show. Hey, follow us on Instagram as Rando Bucket Boys and Twitter at Rando Corporate One, and we're on Blue Sky at the Random Hour. So go check that out.
Okay, Devin, are you ready to know how many comics and books I recommended?
Sure.
I think that's where you ended it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I cut you out for the right spot. So I've recommended 6 comic books and slash books, and I've recommended 7 food items
Nice.
versus your 4 food items and 1 comic slash book series.
Interesting.
I actually have the stats for all of the stuff we recommended. You've recommended 7 anime and manga versus my 4. Shows and movies, you have 9 versus my 7. YouTube channels, you have 1 versus my 0. Games, you're 6 versus my 2. Music, you're 1 versus my 7. Podcast, you're 1 versus my 3. Comic books and comics and books, you're 1 versus my 6. Food, you're 4 versus my 7. Program, clothing, items, you're 3 versus my 0. Concepts, you're 1 versus my 0. You recommend some very weird stuff, so I had to get like this weird algorithm going.
Well, that's fair.
So yeah.
Oh, I don't know what else to say. I hit the outro.
Okay, Devin. What do I normally ask you?
The last words is popcorn's buckets.